In this video, I will show you how to manage your development projects and tasks using GitHub. Also, I will show you how to track your exact coding time using TMetric. So here we can see that I have these two repositories. This is for the front-end application and this is for the backend. Now we need to create a project to manage the different tasks of these two applications. So let's click on this icon, then Profile, then Projects, and here we have the available projects. So let's create a new project. So here we have several templates. I will choose this one. Let's provide the project name. I will call it Best Store Project. We don't need to import anything, so let's uncheck this box. Then Create Project. So here we can see that we have several columns, so we don't need this column, so we can delete it. Let's delete this column as well. And we can rename this one. Let's call it To Do. Then save. We can also edit the limit. Now let's add some tasks to the to-do list. So we can use this button and let's provide the name of the task. Then create a new issue. So a task is an issue on GitHub. Let's select the repository. Then blank issue. We can also write an optional description. Then create. Let's add another task. Then let's create the issue. Then blank issue. Then create. And of course we can add more tasks. We can also assign the developer of the task. So let's click on this task. And because I am the only available developer, I can only assign myself. Now to start working on the task, we can move it to the in progress list. So let's drag and drop it. We can also move the task to the done list when the task is implemented successfully. So we can also drag and drop it. So GitHub allows us to manage our projects, but it does not allow us to track the coding time. So to track the coding time, we can use TMetric. So let's open a new tab and let's write tmetric.com. Let's take a look at the pricing page. So here we can see that we can use TMetric for free to track the coding time, and you can create an unlimited number of clients and projects. Also, we can see that we can track the coding time in more than 50 applications, including GitHub. And if you need advanced features like generating the client invoices, then you need to switch to another plan. So first let's log in. Let's click on Login. So I already created an account and this is my dashboard. Now we need to install an extension that allows us to track the coding time on GitHub. So here let's scroll down, then let's click on Integrations. Then let's install the extension. Let's click on Add to Firefox. Then Add. Let's click on OK. Then here let's click on Continue. So by default, these two applications are enabled. We can click on Allow. So here we need to allow GitHub. And you can see that this is also enabled. So I don't need it. We can just disable it. Let's click on Done. And let's close this page. Let's go back to GitHub. Now let's click on this task. But we don't have the timer button yet. So let's click on Projects. Then let's open this project again. Let's click on this task. And now we can see that we have this timer button. So let's click on it. So here we have the name of the task that we created on GitHub. Then we need to select the project. So these are the projects that we created on TMetric. First, we need to create a new project on TMetric. So let's copy the name of this project. Let's go to TMetric. Then let's click on projects. Let's create a new project. Let's provide the project name. We can also select the client. So I will select an existing client. Let's select the project image. So we have these options, but we can also select an image. Let's select this color, for example. Let's enable the billing. So this is the project rate. We can change it. And let's add the team members. So I am the only team member. Then let's save. So now we have this new project. Let's go to GitHub. Then let's click on Start Timer. Let's select the new project. Then Start. So now we can see that the timer is running, which means that we are tracking the coding time. So now we can start working on this task. So let's move it to the In Progress list. We can also open this issue in another window. So we can click here, then open a new tab. So here we can see that the timer is running. We can find this timer on TMetric as well. So here let's go to time. And you can see that we have this task and the timer is running.